Growing Gardens has a variety of programs to engage all ages. We have the Children's Peace Garden, where we run summer camps, school programs, an after-school garden club. We have the Cultiva Youth Project for teens. We have community classes and community gardens to engage adults. And we have an amazing food donation program called the Food Project.
What I tell people about Cultiva is that it's a really awesome experience for middle school, high school kids who are really coming into their own, learning about the world, having this awesome summer experience with a bunch of other kids they would have never otherwise gotten to meet, but at the same time learning about having responsibilities and having a job and showing up on time and these kinds of things.
It's a youth-operated urban agricultural system where we serve and plant organic food for our 65 CSA members. And it's just a fun experience where the young people, 12 to 19, get to see and interact with nature.
Everybody will learn something different every day about a plant, about a certain insect, and a really good experience to learn from is doing the summer camps with those little kids, because you get to teach little ones about pollinators and other plants and why we have these plants, and they just don't come from a grocery store. It takes a lot of work to get there.
They encourage us to talk to new people, and they actually separate us from our friends from the first day, so we meet new people.
Anybody really gets to come here and experience real food on an actual farm instead of everybody just in their phone all the time.
CSA stands for Community Supported Agriculture, and it's a program in which community members can buy into a share. So they pay at the beginning of the season, and then they basically get all of their money back through picking up one share of vegetables each week throughout the whole season.
We give our community that food that we grow, and they can see where it's going, and they're so happy about it, and that's what makes me happy, you know?
The kids run the CSA themselves. They get to talk to every single person, say hello, introduce themselves, and then tell them about the produce they have in front of them. So this is what you're getting today, these are your options, these are how to prepare it. So we'll let the kids know about recipes and fun things to do with different things, and then they get to share it with those people, and it's a really wonderful interaction.
It's so fun. You're just like, hi, and they're all like, hi, and it's really fun, and you get to give them the food, and you get to see where the food is actually going, and that's really special.
This year we have a new set of youth leaders. They've never been youth leaders before, and so they came in fresh and excited, and the amount that they have grown throughout this year is absolutely astonishing. To now hear them and see them out in the fields, leading crews, solving problems, dealing with little conflicts that come up here and there, it is really exciting.
I definitely see myself more as a role model. I have to manage 6 kids, and I have to see myself as that, and I have to be that for them.
My experience has been really great, actually. I really liked meeting all these new people and all this stuff. Why I got involved was I really wanted a job experience. I was kind of hungry to get out in the working world, I don't know, just kind of the grind. At the end of the farmer's market, they sometimes have a lot of extra produce, and it can be hard or even cost money or a lot of time and energy to get rid of it. So what we do in gleaning is we take it off their hands and give it to charity.
We get the food that might otherwise be thrown away, and we give it to people who can actually use it.
With gleaning, it's nice to be that person that goes out and gets that food for those people that really can't do it themselves. And it's nice to see a smile on their face, because last year we did go see some of the people we donated to, and when we handed them food, it was amazing.
We actually have the opportunity where we're teaching about local food, organic gardening. We're really just reconnecting the kids back to the earth through these experiential, hands-on learning activities. Our nutrition education classes we were able to launch because of the City of Boulder Health Equity funding, which many of you have participated through the sugar sweetened beverage tax. It's because of this that we're able to actually go into these low-income Title I schools and offer this free garden-based nutrition education as well as being able to send free produce home with these students and their families. I always hear when I come back to do another visit with them, they're running up, and the excitement that they have, not just to share how they use their cucumbers and the tomatoes they got into a salad, but just that time that they got to spend with their families too is incredible, and we're building that as well.
Charlotte came home with a seed and that she wanted to water. She really wanted to care for it and check on it, and that was pretty cool, you know, that she was invested in, like, is this thing gonna grow? What's gonna happen? What does it need in order to grow? You can tell your kid all day, eat this, eat that, do this, do that. And from your mom, it's like, oh, this again. But from a different adult in a fun context, I think the message gets through.
His parents stopped me and said, you visited my kid's classroom yesterday. And he won't stop talking about how kale is full of all these nutrients that help me so I can grow and think and play and run. And all he wants now is to go to the grocery store with me. We want to be able to continue to provide the support for the schools that we already partner with, but to also expand, to not only offer this to these select students within the city of Boulder, but to expand our efforts and to really make sure that we're getting this free garden-based nutrition, that we're building these positive, healthy food choices with our students now, but we're also providing them the opportunity to bring this free, fresh produce home with their families and building that connections with their families as well.
I'm thinking about becoming a chef or going to school for chef, and Slow Food's actually helped teach me some things about being a chef, and it's a really good experience to learn how to prepare foods, how to make them a certain way, how to use the vegetables that we grow.
I was literally afraid of the dirt, and now I'm a youth leader managing 5 people working on a farm, and it's really cool.
I've become a lot more social than I used to be, and I can talk to people more easily.
I think that it would 100% help me in my future. I think that without this, I'd be struggling a lot more, and I think that when I kind of continue with my careers, this will really be a good first step.
Oh yeah, I definitely feel like I made the right decision to come here and learn all these different things. And I mean, I feel good at doing it, and as long as I feel good at doing it, I'm pretty sure everybody else can say the same.
Make new friends, go out and enjoy nature, and have some fun along the way.
We have the ability to support anybody, no matter what their differences are. And I feel like a lot of other places, they're like, well, because you're like this, we don't want you here. And we're like, hey, we're a community. We support anybody.